welcome back to my channel. So today is this makeup look, which I'm calling it a prom makeup look because this is exactly the type of makeup I would wear to prom. I sort of sat there a couple nights ago thinking, you know what, proms are coming up soon. My prom makeup was a disaster. I'm going to share with you some of my experiences in this video of my prom, my makeup, my hair, what I looked like. It was literally terrible. So I'm really hoping that the same doesn't happen to you guys. So I'm going to share with you some of my experiences and do this makeup look because this is the makeup look that I 100% would do if I was going to prom. I would wear a slinky dress, nice, pretty, nothing too out there, and I would focus on having flawless, glowing, bronzy skin, a nice nude eye with lashes but not huge lashes, and a matte lip. So this is exactly what I would go for if I was going to prom. So without further ado, if you want to see how I got this makeup look and learn some of my experiences at prom, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's start with priming. So obviously for prom you want your face to be thoroughly moisturised and primed. So I use the Clinique Moisture Surge so that I have so much hydration to my skin. And now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin just to fill in those pores and make sure that the foundation is going to lay a flawless on my skin. I literally think for prom that like your priming and your foundation, like your base, is the key. Then I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Eclat in Radiant Primer. So it's like pink. Yeah, it's like pink. I'm going to use quite a bit of this because why not? I'm going primer crazy today. So I honestly think that this is how I envisaged that if I was going to my prom now, how I would wear my makeup. So on to foundation. Obviously I'm not fake tanned at the minute, so I'm just going to do it as a pale skin routine, but I definitely would fake tan, or I'd get a spray tan or something like that. I 100% would not use my pale skin for prom. I don't know, it's just a personal preference. Not that I don't like my pale skin, obviously, but I just definitely would get a tan for prom. Tans just make you feel a lot nicer and a lot slimmer and just a lot nicer. So, first tip of the prom makeup. I mean, I've put that on the back of my hand too early, but wet beauty blender, spray with your setting spray. And use your setting spray to wet it. It's then going to get all your setting spray actually into your foundation and into your skin. I just feel like it will make it last a bit longer. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Where is a pocket mirror so I can see what I'm doing? Oh my gosh, guys. So I did my own makeup for prom. Don't ask. I don't know why I didn't get someone to do it. I honestly don't. I think I just didn't think of it at the time. I'm not sure it was really a thing at the time. I don't know how many girls actually did get their makeup done for prom. That'd be interesting to see, going back through the pictures of all of us together and see who had their makeup done. No, I did my own in my mum's bedroom with most of my mum's makeup, and I looked atrocious. It went so wrong. My hair wouldn't curl. Did my own hair as well. Yeah, let's appreciate that I did my own hair as well. So that went so well. And literally, I think I looked the worst that you could probably look at prom. If you guys look back to your prom, or if your prom is coming up, don't do what I did and regret what you're wearing. I mean, obviously I knew that my makeup and my hair looked rubbish at the time. I knew that I didn't look good, but I loved my dress at the time, and oh my gosh, looking back now. But I think times have changed a lot now. Like, younger girls definitely are getting better dress sense, and like there are like 12-year-olds who know how to do like a fleeky liner. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't even think I knew what a winged liner was when I was about 14, but that's fine, no worries, we'll get past that, you know. So now I'm just going to conceal some of the areas where I'm blemished. I'll put a picture up right now of what I look like at prom, because right now, right here, because it's not that exciting, and it kind of grinds my gears that I let myself do that. Now, as a person that loves makeup and a person that knows how to put makeup on quite well, like I'm trained in it, I know how to do it, you know, I'm not silly. And now I'm literally, I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, you are kidding yourself there, Holes. What was that? Who'd have thought I'd be doing this now? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, back then I didn't care or know anything about makeup. Can I just say my eyebrows aren't filled in? Did not fill my eyebrows in for prom. Like, who else, did anybody else who's had their prom back in like my year? So my prom was in 2011. Oh my god, 2011. Did anybody else not draw their eyebrows in? Please say they did, please. I'm really gonna be packing on the coverage in the areas that need it today for this prom look. I have actually a video on how I cover my acne, because I suffer with it on my chin. How I cover my acne, I'll put a little card here. So yeah, I have a video on how I cover my acne, which goes in depth about the products that help me and what concealers are really good, etc. So you should watch that if you want to know how I'm covering my chin right now. So I'm just going to use the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. I feel like I should zoom you guys in a little bit. Here we go, that's better. So what I'm going to do here is go right up the edges of my nose. Right up, because I'm going to contour my nose to sheet up today. Hello. The prom days, I went with all of my girlfriends because, I mean, you weren't allowed to bring boys from outside of school, so I can't remember if I had a boyfriend at that point. Did I have a boyfriend he couldn't come, or did I not have a boyfriend and got a boyfriend later? I can't remember, but I either had a boyfriend and he couldn't come because he didn't go to our school, or I didn't have a boyfriend. And a lot of the girls just either didn't have a boyfriend, or like their boyfriends were from outside of school, and the boys from the ones that were in school, they went as a lads group. So we had like a big girls group, and then the boys as a boys group went with the boys. So there was a big group of us girls that went together, and I can't remember how many of us there were, about 15 girls, and we all went in a limo. How original, obviously the limo, so orig. And yeah, we loved it. Got in the limo, went to the place. We literally stepped out that limo as if we were like Beyonce turning up at the Grammys. Like, got in there thinking, yeah, let's get turned, you know, bare alcohol, bare drinks, like, where are the guys at? And we got in there, and there were Haribos on the table. And what could we have to drink? I think we were allowed Coke, which was really cool back then, you know. We're like, oh my god, you could have Coke, you know. And I think they made like a non-alcoholic punch, which, you know, yay. So yeah, I look like a ghost right now, but don't worry, it's because I haven't bronzed and I haven't contoured, and it'll all come together in the end. Like I said, I'm spending a lot of time on my base because this would be my most important part to prom. I want you guys to have a flawless base for all prom deals. So once I've done that, I am going to set under my eyes just so I can then go onto eyeshadow, and I'm going to cream contour. So I'm not going to set my face. I'm just going to set under my eyes with this Mally Poreless Perfection Skin Finisher Powder. And I'm sort of going to pack it on and leave it there for a little bit now until I come back to my eyes, because I feel like there might be a bit of fallout with my eyes. So, and swish. I'm going to cream contour because it lasts longer. I highly suggest you do if you're doing your own makeup, just because cream contour lasts longer, it looks more natural, and yeah, it just lasts a lot longer. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques foundation brush. It's just like a nice pointy thing, it's great for contouring, and my Revolution Pro HD Cream Contour Kit. I'm just going to take these two shades here on the end, just from the ear halfway to the mouth, like that, ear to the mouth, get rid of all the hair. It doesn't really matter if it's not sharp, we can clean it up, you know, just as long as they're relatively even. Round said forehead, chin, jaw, and blend. Blend to your heart's content and blend upwards if you can. See, like this. Into the hairline, make sure you go into the hairline with everything. Foundation, contour, absolutely everything. There is nothing worse than having a hairline, I'm telling you. So with your under the jaw one, you want to press downwards. You want to go downwards. You don't want to go up onto your face because again, it's just going to shorten your face. You want to go downwards so that you create the shadow. So after all the creams have been put on and blended nicely, I don't want to go onto my eye makeup with a tacky face still, because it's just going to stick. Any fallout is just going to stick to my face, and that is not good. So I'm going to set my face but not do all the other things yet. So I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix powder. This is in NW25. The Studio Fix powder for a flawless base is the one. I'm telling you now, you look flawless with this foundation powder. It gives you a lot more coverage as well, but obviously on the day you want to make sure that all the products suit you. I would suggest that every single product that you're going to use on the day you have used before. I wouldn't use any fresh products, no first impressions on prom day, absolutely not. Everything needs to be 100%, I know this works, 100% I love this product. So that's what I would do. All of these products I'm using today, I know I love. Like every single one of these products. It's basically like a favourite products video as well, guys, because this is literally, if I was going to an event or something like that where I wanted my makeup to last all day, this is the products I would use, 100%. Now that that's all set, I'm going to do my eyebrows because that really helps me with my eyeshadow. It's like gives me a base and it gives me a frame to my face. So Man is going to do her eyebrows, which I obviously didn't do for my prom, didn't fill in my eyebrows, so I would have gone looking more like this, even though these are actually dyed eyebrows. So my eyebrows weren't even dyed back then, they were literally, I think I put Dream Matte Mousse, but Dream Matte Mousse was the foundation that I wore, Dream Matte Mousse over my eyebrows, so. Hair-like strokes at the front of the brow to keep them more natural looking. I mean, I'd obviously go for a fuller brow at prom like this, but I would still not, I'm not a huge fan of pomades and that sort of thing. I think they give you that Instagram brow where it looks really fake and blocky, I think. I'm much more into a natural brow with a pencil and elongate it here. So you want to make it so that's where your eyeshadow is going to stop, where your eyebrow finishes. So you line it up with your nose, line it up with the end of your eye, and then it should reach the end of your eyebrow. So that's how I work it out. It should go straight up from your eye duct to the start of your brow like this, go straight up from your nose. Then when you're looking straight, you look at your pupil and you go across where your pupil is, and that's where your arch should be. And then to the end of your eye, to the tail of your eyebrow bone. That is how long your eyebrow should be. So I'm telling you now, take a look at your eyebrows in the mirror and they're probably shorter than they should be. They should really start there and end way over there. They're actually quite long eyebrows, especially natural eyebrows are really quite long. So you want to take some of your concealer. In this case, I'm going to take a light shade from the Pro HD palette. Start up here, along and down. Now just take my beauty blender and just blend out the edges of that concealer. I mean, I don't know about you, but if I was going to prom now, I would probably leave about an hour and a half to do my makeup, I would say. If I knew what I was doing, an hour and a half. If I didn't know what I was doing and you're going to follow a YouTube tutorial, or you know, you need extra time because maybe you're not as experienced with makeup, which is fine, that's what I would have needed when I went to prom. I would give myself 2 hours to do my makeup, just in case anything goes wrong, you don't like anything, you can always start again. Today, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. This is a perfect neutrals prom eyeshadow palette. It's literally the perfect palette if you want a nice brown smoky eye for prom, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to set myself into salted caramel and go ham in the crease with salted caramel. I like to wing it out a bit. I'm going to make this a sort of winged out, blown out look. So I'm just sort of going to flick it to the edge of the eyebrow like this when I get to this point, and just blend it out, flick it out, blend it out. So I'm going to take another huge crease brush, this is a Smashbox one, and literally go into that and blend that out. This is the Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease 231, and I'm going to go in with Semi-Sweet, the dark sort of milk chocolate brown, I suppose, and just go right up in the crease, just lightly, nothing too crazy, just make it a little bit deeper. So at our prom, guys, there was like loads of awards, and like it was quite a fun day really, and the view was amazing. I wish I knew more about like what I wanted to do and like Instagram and that sort of thing back then. I could have taken some nice Instagram pics back then, but I literally didn't take any pictures. I don't think anybody took any pictures apart from the teachers, you know, taking the classic like group photos and stuff, because it was set on like a golf course, and it was just so beautiful. A DJ, and he was playing the classic tunes like Yeah 3 Times, Chris Brown, and like You're Way Too Beautiful Girl, you know, bit of Sean Kingston, and all the boys were loving it, and all the girls were loving watching the boys, and then all the girls would get down and, you know, try and look sexy dancing in their dresses that they then regretted because they were so long and big. So we all regretted our dresses by the time it came to dancing, so a lot of us just sat down. I'm just putting a bit of Black Forest Truffle from the palette right in the crease, right in the crease. Once I've done that, I'm then going in with my lid shade. So I'm going to be taking Zoeva again, Luxe Smoky Shader 234, and I'm going to take the classic Creme Brulee, which is just a lovely shimmery gold. And I'm going to put this all over the lid, into the crease as well nearly, just sort of go all the way up, not really worrying about where it's placed. I want this to look quite effortless, this look. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Marzipan, which is like the sort of pinky shimmer shade right underneath it. Mix that in with Creme Brulee, take that right in the middle of the lid. Then I'm going to go back in with the original crease brush that we put Salted Caramel on with no extra product, and just really lightly buff it all into the skin and make sure there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take this Zoeva again, Smudger 226. I'm going to take some Triple Fudge, which is the darkest colour in the palette, and a little bit of Gilded Ganache, which is sort of like a shimmery olive brown, I suppose. Tap it off and literally go right in the lash line. Try and get it as close to the lash line as you can. So this is better for me, I think, at prom than doing an eyeliner, because if this goes a little bit out the way, a little bit smudged, a little bit not perfect, that's okay, because it just adds to the smoky look of the eyeshadow. Whereas if you're doing a black thick winged liner and you get it wrong, you literally feel horrendous. So this is a lot better technique, I think, and it just looks sexier, smoldery. Just flicking it out to give you that nice winged effect, but it's not really a wing. Okie dokie, so I've zoomed you back out again because we're going to go back on to the face makeup. This is where we're at. All I've done, if you remember, is powder my face. That's all I've done. So we are going to go in with some bronzer. So the bronzer I'm going to use is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. Love this, such an amazing colour, and it's just perfect, gives you a real bronzy glow. And bronze. Then I'm going to take the Freedom Pro Strobe palette, which is the contour palette, to contour my nose with. Go in with the contour shade, which is broken and I definitely need a new one, and just contour the nose slightly. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. And keeping with the whole bronze theme, I'm going to use MAC Warm Soul. So Warm Soul is one of my favourite blushes, if not my favourite blusher, for a warm sort of golden look. And obviously highlighter. So I'm going to use the MUA Glow Beam Luxe highlighter. So if you feel like you're not, like, you know, quite high up there with your makeup, you don't really know what you're doing, you know, literally this is such an easy look. If you don't have this palette, just use colours that are like it. Everything in this palette, I mean, if you're going to buy a high-end palette, buy this one. I'm telling you now, this is so worth it, the chocolate bar palette. But there are a lot of colours out there that are sort of similar that you can buy for cheaper. And obviously I'm using a lot of the stuff is cheap, like this highlighter is cheap. My eyelashes are Eyelure. The Revolution Pro HD palette is cheap. The Freedom Pro Strobe palette is cheap. You know, a lot of it is affordable. So we've got our lovely glossy, nearly glossy actually, very shimmery lid with our liner. So now we need to put something underneath the eyes to make it balance out. I'm just going to go really tight to under the eye. So I'm going out this weekend for the first time in quite a while, so I think I might do a get ready with me. What do you guys think? Then I'm going to go in with a lighter colour, back in with Salted Caramel, I think, probably from that palette, and just could go a little bit lower just to blend out that semi-sweet colour. Okay, so this is the eyes done. Obviously I need to put mascara on, which comes next. And I'm telling you now, mascara and eyelashes or whatever bring the whole look together, like seriously. I don't know why I'm doing such thick mascara. I suppose I'm just showing you that you don't have to wear lashes if you don't want to. I probably wouldn't put this much mascara on if I was putting eyelashes on, but I'm not going to put on like major lashes, because like I said at the beginning of this video, for me Prom is looking naturally flawless. It's looking highlighted, it's looking flawless skin, it's like a really gorgeous eye, not too bold, not too, you know, anything major. So I'm going to put on these Eyelure Luxe Cameo lashes, which are basically just corner lashes. Maybe I should do a how I wore my makeup for school. That would be funny. Maybe I should do that. But I literally did Dream Matte Mousse, slathered myself in it, and then Scandalised mascara, the Rimmel Scandalised. That was a good mascara back then actually, I should try that again. I wouldn't recommend you blow on your eyelash glue, I would just wave it about in the air a little bit. Otherwise you just put all your mouth bacteria into your eye and just, it's not good when you can prevent it by just giving it a little shake in the air for 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to put some lower lash mascara on. I think lower eyelash mascara is so important, especially because we're quite top heavy here. We've got the eyelashes on, we've got quite a lot in the crease, we've got quite a dark eyeshadow. So I definitely think you need to put lower lash mascara on just to balance it out. And voila, the eyes are done. So just a really neutral golden smoky eye with lashes to make it pop, but not huge lashes, because I promise you now, every girl at your prom is going to be wearing massive spiky lashes. It goes one of two ways. Girls either don't wear anything and they just wear mascara, or they wear these gigantic eyelashes. And I just think this is the perfect in between, this lovely 3/4 lash and just a perfect gold smoky eye. So now let's just choose a lip. Okay, so I'm definitely going to do a matte liquid lip because it stays on longer. You're at this party, you're drinking drinks, you might be eating at your prom, you're having pictures taken, you want your lipstick to stay on for a long time. You don't want to be worrying about having to go to the bathroom every 15 minutes to top it up if it was a lip gloss. So I'm going to line my lips with Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. I absolutely love this lip liner, 100% would use this. I just think it's such a nice colour, perfect your lips but better with a bit of nude, just perfect lip colour. So my camera cut out, so I don't know how much I did on camera to you. I think it was literally just my lip colour. I then used the Sephora Cream Lip Stain in number 2, and because that's quite dark, I then put the NYX Lingerie in Satin Ribbon over the top just to make it a little bit more nude. So that is it for this makeup tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you maybe got some tips or tricks, or at least know now what you want to do for your prom, what looks you want to do, and you got a little insight into my prom and the disaster of what I looked like by the end of the day. So I really, really hope that you don't do that to yourself and you absolutely love what you look like on the day. You feel popping, you feel amazing, your makeup looks on point, your hair looks amazing, and I just hope you have an amazing day. Comment down below if you've already had your prom, if you've got your prom coming up soon, what you're wearing, what you're going to do for it, what makeup you're going to do. Let me know, because I absolutely love to know those things. So yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.